Right. Okay. So, welcome everyone, and sorry to cut you off on Zoom by pressing mute like that. So, could you mute the
Yep.
thing as well? Okay. So what happens is we normally open up half an hour before on Zoom just to say hello and have a chat. But it seems like a really short amount of time. Sometimes half an hour, or everyone rolls in a bit late. So I feel bad cutting people off. But so now we've gone live onto YouTube. We do a thing where we remove your surnames because what people on YouTube can see is us on Zoom, and the names are constantly displayed. So I'm trying to get rid of surnames just for privacy reasons. The videos will stay on there for a few days for people to catch up on, and on different time zones and stuff. So we're live, but also there's that option too. We're also on live on the Friends of American Old Time Music and Dance Facebook page group. And that view is just me and Jules, if I point the camera in the right way. And and whereas on Zoom, everyone we see all nine of you at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if you know that if you're on a laptop, Zoom, you can get to see everybody on the screen. Whereas on the tablet, you have less screen space. So the smaller the device, the less people you see. If you don't want to be on YouTube, just turn your camera off, and then you won't be shown at all, neither name or face. Um, yes. Okay. So, right, just going through my script. So we're gonna play in A modal tonight. So, just see what Joan's message might be nice to point out that we seem. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you're wanting to keep joining our session, it's always the same ID and password. So, and this is the same for Tuesdays up to speed jam at 8 o'clock UK time, as well as tonight's um, 8 o'clock slow jam. So it's always the same ID and password for Zoom. So that makes it nice and easy. Yes, we had trolls once, which was interesting. Didn't like that. um, and yes, if you're interested in donating, there is the paypal.me/sumo55. Um, and that's how you can pay PayPal. There has been somebody asking about another way to pay, and I haven't thought of that yet. So maybe just save your money for something else. um, okay, right. Um, so I'm in AEAE tuning, and guitar standard as usual, nice and easy. And okay, so how it works is that you get to hear us, or we might have some other volunteer to lead. I think I will lead most of the tunes tonight, just to keep it slow and steady. And and we'll also sometimes we have guests leaders. Oh, actually, on the 23rd of June is provisionally booked for now, but we may have the Baltimore lot with us on the 23rd to join us. They're just trying to get back to me on if they're all available, so they'll come and join us, which would be great, to guest lead. And Colin and Kathy know, so they'll sit aside and join in or something. So that would be great. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, so you'll hear us, and then between tunes, we'll ask you to unmute yourselves. There used to be an unmute button on Zoom, but no longer anymore. So it would be great to actually hear from you. Please get in a habit of unmuting yourselves, even if you don't say anything, because it's just nice to hear ambient noises. It's the psychology of virtual communication. Let's keep it as human as possible. So okay, unmute yourselves now if you like. I'll cue you to unmute. That'd be great. So yeah, go for it. Unmute, and then I'll just think of a tune that we're gonna play.
Hello, Joan.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
So who's playing guitar? Paul, you're playing guitar. Tom, did I see you with a guitar? Oh, other Paul. Both Pauls playing guitar.
No.
Oh, right. Because
I'm just going to tune up. Hold on.
part of my remit is to shout out the chords. But if the people that are playing guitar know what they're doing, maybe they could tell me. One Paul's going, "Ooh, I don't know about that." You know them better than me.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna play Cluck Old Hen. And A modal is not a key I'm very used to playing. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we got 8 on YouTube. Great. Fantastic. Right, okay.
Already?
I'm going to press mute and we'll get started. Okay. Oh, haven't seen Rob for a while. I just start the tempo first because I'm not sure
Okay,
what
go
I'm
ahead.
doing it.
It's just A, right? Possibly G. G, A. Learn my chicken noises more. Unmute yourselves!
Very nice.
Um,
Yeah.
right. I forgot to say actually, if you want to drop in a message and you can't quite get through verbally, there's a chat on Zoom, so you can leave us messages or tell us if something's not quite right, or requests of tunes, because we haven't had any or many, well, just two from Jules. And
Do that one. I like it.
and also, same on YouTube, there's a chat on the live stream, and if you have a Google account, you can log in and do that. And there's also Facebook on the Folk Mad Friends of American Old Time Music and Dance. Actually, if Folk Mad for short, Friends of American Music Old Time. No, Friends of American Old Time Music and Dance. It's the UK's.
Such a mouthful.
Is the UK's version of the old time, the largest, I think it's the largest old time association in the country, that started in the mid 90s or something. So they've been going around for a long time. So if you are ever interested in coming into the UK, then hook up with them, and then you'll get to know. They got a website and everything, which is FOAOT Mad Folk Mad org.
FOAO, isn't it?
Yeah, FOAO Mad.
Oh wow, mad.
We have quite a few of the American instructors going in there playing for that too, as I recall. Jane Rothfield has been there, and a number of them.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of run the largest old time festival in this country, which happens in February. It's our winter festival, and it's I used to be kind of a committee member. I used to do their website, and so they brought in some really good acts from your side of the pond, and it had some great tutors, great workshops and stuff. So it was a fantastic weekend. And I think they now have it slightly longer weekend, so they're going to Mondays now, because they never used to do that. So that's great, because sometimes, well, for people in this country, it's a long way to travel. For you guys,
Will be to you lot.
that distance. So it's a bit more worthwhile to stay a bit longer. Oh, it's Chrissy.
They also have a Facebook page as well.
Yes, which is where there's quite a few thousand people on there, and it's a great community for here, and get to meet all kinds of people, even people all across the country, Europe and everywhere. And it's great. It's good to get people connected that way. So, well, I should really think of a tune whilst I'm waffling.
We're in A, aren't we?
A-modal.
Oh, yeah. Are people cross-tuned? Fiddles.
I am, but you don't have to.
No? Okay. Yeah.
I
Do
think...
you know June Apple? That's a modal.
Really?
A modal.
I think we play that in A, do
we?
The D.
Oh, D is it we played in? I
I
can't
think
remember.
Y'all play June Apple D?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I normally play it in A.
Yeah.
If the banjos need to retune for that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna look into Frosty Morning.
I was going to say.
Request.
Cross.
Remind me goes again. Sorry.
Frosty morning.
Okay, so Frosty Morning.
Yeah. Yeah, got that.
Okay, just gonna press mute.
Are we going back to A?
No, we're staying in A modal.
I know. Okay.
Okay. Right, pressing mute.
What was the name of that?
Oh, sorry.
Frosty Morning.
Cold Frosty Morning. I've just cut you off. Sorry. Was that you, Chris? You can unmute yourself if you need to. Right. Okay. So
Ooh.
I
Are there miners in it or not?
now the thing is it frosty morning or cold? I think. Well, this one's frosty morning modal. I'm playing this one, frosty morning. I think.
I'll play what
So
you play.
yeah. Okay. Right.
I'll work out what she's playing and then I'll play.
Just gonna play tuning up first. Strings. Oh yeah, of course. No one can see us on Facebook, they just see silhouettes. Turn the light on. Ran late. I was cooking dinner, it took me ages, and so it was late. And it was very fiddly food with chicken wings and sweet corn on what's it called?
Corn on the cob.
Yeah. So finger food and very fiddly and slow to eat as well as cook. Right. Was that the hang on a minute. Is that tune right? Okay. unmute yourselves, please.
Yeah.
Can't encourage you to unmute yourself so we can hear
Hi,
your noises.
Hello, Kat.
Hi,
Good
Pat.
night.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
Kat.
Nick. Hi, Elsa.
Hello, Chrissy.
Hello, lovely.
Jeff, Liz, Steve, Paul, Doug, and Romy. Is it Romy?
Mummy.
Romy. And hi, Robert. Yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of saying hello to everyone that signed in, but some of you came early, so and hi all on YouTube. Oh, that's 6 now. Oh no. God.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Right. Making a note.
Oh,
Right. Oh yes. I just just thinking about lists. We write a list and publish it onto Facebook and post it onto YouTube and everywhere. Of the tunes that we play. So Tuesdays is a fresh set of tunes, and then we write a list of what we're doing, and then we do the same key on Sunday for the slow jam, and any that you want to redo from the Tuesday session, just send us a request, and then I'll make a note in advance to do it. But we haven't had any requests apart from Jules for today's session, so I'm just sort of going on the fly, really.
I
But
thought
it's on
I'd
the
put
fly
one on
anyway.
chat.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
suggested
Richmond.
Richmond.
and I requested that one, didn't I?
So did
Yes,
I.
you did. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Falls of Richmond.
Falls of Richmond. Are we going to do Falls of
Right.
Richmond then?
Is that
No.
Rich?
Not the same tune.
Is
Richmond.
right?
Lady Grove.
The one,
Yeah, Shady Grove's another good one.
That's the one.
that Richmond.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Ah.
that's an A.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we're stuck
Not
in
the
A
same as A
modal.
modal. I don't know what the
Yeah.
difference is.
Oh, the difference is banjo players need to change tune.
Sorry.
So blame
So
the
what-
banjo players. Even though I am one, I can prove it. um, so
What about Kitchen Girl and Little Sadie and Pretty Polly? I
Yeah.
think those are all A modals.
right.
Yeah, Pretty Polly, that's a good choice.
Kitchen Girl. Let me just write this down. Pretty. What was the other one you said?
That was Pretty Polly, Little Sadie, and Kitchen Girl.
Pretty Polly. I don't know. Do you know it?
No, unfortunately, I don't. Not well enough to lead.
And what was the one? Sorry.
Little Sadie.
I'll send you a link, Sid.
Oh, thank you.
Little Sadie, and there's Falls of Richmond as well.
Yes, that's been requested.
Falls of Richmond. That's the one I put a big
I like
smiley face to on the list.
I really like that one. Get a bit lost in it, but I like it.
Yeah, that's the list from Tuesday.
Oh, brilliant.
Smiley face next to wherever it is.
Yes, I don't think did I make it on Tuesday? I've missed some sessions this week. I can't remember which ones I've missed. What's this one?
That's only kind of one part, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's one part.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we could do it. That's I haven't played it for ages.
What's this one called?
Little Sadie.
Little Sadie.
Little Sadie's on YouTube. She sent me a message. And she says, I suppose I should vote for little Sadie. So there we go, then, Little Sadie. We're going to do that now. Right, okay, I'm pressing mute. Okay, so... let's see. I
So
can't play this.
again,
Little Sadie.
minor for this or major for this?
Is it not in there?
I haven't looked.
Do it by ear. Let's see. Be fine. Is it not in there, Jeff? It's not in there. Okay.
Well, stop looking then.
Stop looking then.
Little rabbit turns into little Tozy. That's rather a minor to me. G, definitely.
Sorry.
Okay, with A minor, followed by G. A minor. E.
I don't know how many times. Paul Bennett, do you know the chords to this one? You don't. I just need to listen to the end of the phrase.
What is the name of that tune?
Little Sadie.
Little Cindy? Yeah. I'm hearing just really A and G. That's all. You know, you've got some short G's, but it's basically just A and G.
G with- Yeah, this one. Wonder about E at the E at the end of the phrase.
Yeah, yeah, there's some little changes. Yeah, usually what I do, because just like I play with people from all over the world, and there's a billion different ways to play these things, you know, but usually on the first time, I just try to keep it simple. And then after that, I'll start hearing those quick turns and then add on, you know, when I hear whatever's appropriate.
It's just A minor and G as the core of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It looked like you would do an A minor instead of A on a lot of stuff. Is that the way you do a lot of modals, or?
I don't know. I'm not an old-time guitar expert, to be fair.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
if
actually
you ever come over here.
bass player.
Okay. But
Okay,
see, they don't know what that is up here.
Let's try this
But
again.
yeah, if you come over here, almost everything will be done in a major. Only some of the people, the more modern stuff is you'll find them doing things with a minor. And
I'm
you
terribly modern.
you go listen to those Bristol recordings, and almost everything is a major. And so it works, you know.
Sorry, Kat, I'm just reading your message. Are you all right? You sorted? Kat? I can't hear you.
Sorry, yeah, that was probably to Paul. If I've sent it to
Oh,
him.
right. Reading your private messages, right? Okay.
That's okay.
Careful.
Okay, so I'm gonna press mute, and we'll try again. So, Little Sadie, I just lose count because we're playing slowly, and I lose count at the end.
Oh no. Probably out of tune. it. Sorry.
Last one. Oh, I don't know.
4.
I lose counting that one. It's just I don't know whether to cut it.
I've not
short.
heard that before. Good.
Yeah, I heard it a long
You're
time
down to
ago.
find it.
What was it?
Little Sadie.
Ages ago. I learned to play on the banjo.
That was
a
one
long
of the
time
many
ago.
murder songs that are so popular.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yes.
Folk songs.
Right. You got to have a good murder and a folk song.
It was a really nice version, actually. That one.
A friend does a duo, and the only songs they sing have to have somebody dying in them.
Yeah.
And any one song.
Beautiful folk.
It goes.
Oh, dear.
Right.
Well, the other song I gave, The Pretty Polly, that's also a murder ballad.
Oh, no. We sent some recordings once to Colin's brother, and he replied, "Are they all this gloomy? Does someone always die?" And we thought, probably. Yeah.
How about Shady Groove?
That's another one. Yeah.
People die in Shady Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Kitchen Girl.
Oh. No.
Kitchen Girl. Again. Kitchen Girl. Go again.
Kitchen Girl.
Is that it?
That's Buckle
Cold
Men.
Head.
Okay,
That's Buckle Men.
it sounds very similar.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
That's
Dee,
it.
dee, 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 dee.
B part. B part. B part. B part. No, I've lost it again. Was that you, Liz, that was playing it?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, you try and write. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
B part. What's the B part?
Thank you. That's
I
great.
think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Kitchen Girl. Right, I've got to mute you. I've got to mute you before I hear any more notes. Sorry. um. Oh, I keep going into Cluck Old Hand. Ah!
Yeah, I changed to my cell phone, which doesn't have a big screen, but at least this should stay on. So
Dun, 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 dun.
Cool.
just tuned in, don't forget to unmute. Hi Ollie, hi Michael.
That's good.
Hi,
So that
Lovely.
was called Little Sadie.
Was
That was
that the
called
right
Kitchen
beat
Girl.
part?
Kitchen girl.
Yes, you got the right B part.
Kitchen girl.
There's also Elzic's Farewell.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I
Is
know.
it?
I've heard
That
but I
one.
don't know about that.
Okay, it's just another A model one, that's all.
Great tune.
Oh,
I think I've learned a version that's 2 parts, which is, I looked up French Carpenter's version, which is 2 parts, and also the first time I've heard a tune is by a band called Rattle on the Stovepipe, and they've done a
Yay!
really funky
yeah.
version. And so
Yeah.
I'm stuck with that in my head, so I can't actually.
Yeah, I have a 2-part version, but in some of the books there's a 3-part version of Elzic's Farewell. Yeah,
I think I know
right.
the 2-part version.
yeah.
I only know
Whatever.
it's
Plus a bit of the Rattle on the Stovepipes version with, I think, Pete Cooper playing it.
Yeah,
So
it's just-
playing it in
mine's
2 different
not very
bands.
pure. It's a little bit of a mess. I don't know if I want to do it, to be honest.
no, it's okay. It was just
No,
another. It was just. I don't know many. Well, I don't know that one well.
Alright, we'll have to listen to the Rattle on the Stovepipe
I
version.
could play you the Great
Yeah, I
Western
heard
Revelers
it,
version,
but it's
or
again,
play
it's like it's. I know another version of it, so I'm sort of stuck with that version. So
Well, yeah.
I need to do some homework on that one, really. Or a modal in general. Falls of Richmond. Okay, let's do that then. That one. Okay, I'm gonna press mute. So this is like A, B. What have you got in there?
It's not in the book.
Oh, it's not in the book. So you've. Oh. This is one you requested.
Yeah, I can't remember how it goes.
So we'll have to
Just
see
got a
what
big
it's,
smiley face next to it on the list.
We'll have to see how it goes with the chords. Oh, we're in A modal if you've tuned in late, so... Okay, so... Oh yeah, and also as a reminder, Tuesday sessions, 8 o'clock UK time, we're going to be in D to start with, and then in the second half, we're going to be in C, and Kat, who's in Zoom now, wave, Kat! She's going to help me out with some C tunes. Oh, if you want to say something, unmute, Kat. Yeah, so Kat's going to help me out with some C tunes because I don't know very many, but I'm sort of exchanging lists and seeing how it goes. So it should be very interesting. I had to rehearse for it as well, which is kind of weird. Right, so Falls of Richmond. Unmute.
Nice one.
Muted.
What was the name of
Right,
that?
name model list.
Well, that was hard.
It was a
I thought-
challenge.
Everybody plays that one different.
Do they?
Hey, Sue, I'm gonna have to say goodbye around 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna shut off at that point.
Okay, Robert.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Okay, so Lones and John and cousin Sally Brown is not one I know, I'm afraid, Liz. But I can certainly
Can't remember it either. So
I need to do a reminder again. So
Got a few on here. I've just found the list. Find times at our house.
Oh, is that? Remember that one?
May spell Civil War tune. Sally in the garden.
Ooh, that's a
Elfin Rock.
Oh, what is that?
right. Hi, Julia. Right. Oh, Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. Right.
Hello.
I'm just gonna. We're in A modal, and
Hi.
I got to put the little sign up. Oh no, it's getting that's in the way, isn't it? So I need to put it on my side.
Well, I think most people have got the message by now.
Well, it's just people tuning in, and then I forget to say. Right. Okay. Have I got the tune in my head? Yes, I have. Right. Okay. Pressing mute.
Easy to set the modal.
Lones and John, we're doing.
A E7 A E7A. Repeat.
Okie dokie. No, that's Falls of Richmond. Is that the right tune? Let me beep on. Come on, beep on. Where's the B part?
Is there one?
There isn't one.
That would
Who said
explain
that?
it.
Don't forget to unmute.
Major or minor?
Wait, you played by ear last week, didn't you?
What was that one called?
Lonesome John.
Lonesome John.
Salyer.
I couldn't remember its name.
John Salyer.
Oh, could you pick this stuff up off the floor, please?
Gravitational event, have you?
Yeah. Gosh.
Station.
Vincent John. Okay. No, I couldn't get the hang of it.
If you're on Facebook and you're watching live, drop a message in chat so I know that you're there, because I have no idea. And it'd be useful to know if you're there, so it's worthwhile for me to actually keep it going. Or if it's... I still don't know whether to broadcast onto the Fate Mag thing, my own page, or...
Or whether it's just focus on the nice people inside the little green light there.
Well, no, there's a lot of people that tune into YouTube, and there's a lot of people that also use YouTube, so I need to make sure I'm covering the right ground here. I think we actually have more people on YouTube than we do on Zoom.
Are there people on YouTube?
Yes, you can't see them, but they're still. You can't just. You have to treat people equally, right? So
Different blind
Well, it's nice to know they're there anyway.
Yes.
It is.
Just because you can
Comforting, really.
treat everyone better.
I've got a funny hand symbol on my screen, and I'm wondering if I press it, if it waves at people. I don't know what it's called.
Give it a try. Give it a try, Joan.
What's got what?
Joan's got a hand symbol.
Is it doing anything? No?
Oh, it means you've raised your hand. So, what's your question then, Jane?
Please,
so, shall
I
I
just
lower
didn't know
your
what
hand?
it was. I didn't know what it was.
Okay, I will lower your hand. There we go.
I don't see any hands.
I'm thinking, what is it?
So if you're in a meeting and you want to say something, it's to get my attention, or the person who's
right.
who's
I've
doing
never
it.
had it before, so I didn't know what it was.
Can I raise a hand as well? Can the actual host raise a hand? No.
It's not that. It's when you want to go to the toilet, Joan.
Oh yeah.
Please, Miss.
And oh.
I use it when I'm teaching. Oh, yeah.
Look. Hang on a minute. Where's you?
When you want to go to the toilet, Kat.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Paul.
When I'm teaching.
They did something in their bag.
I here, Jane, with a cuppa.
Messing around with that.
Stop messing around,
right, okay.
Sue.
So, okay.
That's weird. I thought that was a virtual background that you've got now.
It is actually. It's just plain walls. There's nothing really interesting in this room. Santa, why? Oh, did I underline that? I think I did.
I think you did.
What was the other one you requested?
Uh,
Can't remember now.
Wandering Boy, but
No, that's not.
Cousin Sally Brown, but if you don't know it, then.
Let me just look it up and see if I recognise
Shady
it.
Grove was one we said.
And Sally in the Garden was another one.
Oh, yes, Sally in the Garden.
Right.
Right. Cousin Sally Brown. I'm just gonna have a listen.
Rachel Eddy.
Yeah. I just have lists that I've written down at various times when I've heard tunes. I can't play them all. I just have lists.
Somebody, who's that? Who mentioned Rachel
I
Eddy?
know. What was the other two that you mentioned? Cousin Sally Brown. I don't recognise, so I can't do
Shady
that one, I'm
Grove.
afraid. Oh yeah, Shady Grove. Yeah.
And Sally in the Garden.
Sally in the Garden sounds familiar.
Yeah, did somebody mention Rachel Eddy?
Could be the same as Granny or your dog. Mike.
Yeah, she's a good friend also. She has a YouTube play along jam, which is very good on Thursday nights. I think it's about 6:30 or 7 Eastern time.
I tried to find that and I couldn't find it.
Go to Rachel's Facebook page, and
I
she will
did.
post a link out there, and that'll take you to it. But the actual broadcast is on YouTube Live. But there should be a link on Rachel's Facebook page.
Is it every Thursday?
Every Thursday in like 6:37 to 9 about.
Oh, I really looked very hard for that. I couldn't find
Yeah,
it.
if you're familiar with Rachel, she's a very good player.
Yeah, we know Rachel. Yeah. Is it?
It's
Is that American time? Is that East time
Yeah,
or Pacific?
Eastern Daylight Time.
7:30. Yeah.
So Eastern Daylight Time, because we've
Yeah.
got time saving.
Yeah.
I posted the link to her Facebook group in the chat there. She doesn't post the actual link for the session, it seems, until very soon before it starts.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Actually, while she's a wonderful player like most of us, she's also a wonderful Luddite when it comes to technology. So we've actually had to change links in the middle of the jam because something got messed up. But anyway, it's usually there. And when they get messed up like that, they'll usually post right away on Facebook so you can find it again. Because those are actually, that reminds me, I need to tell her, she usually posts those as a private link, so you can't go to Facebook and search it because the link is private, so you have to get it from somebody like Rachel's page. And I had meant to tell her to make that public to make it easier for everybody to find.
Wait, I don't understand. So you can go to her, because that's what I did. I went to her page and I couldn't find it.
Nicholas, I've just put the link up for you.
Thank you.
It is there, but the link is only going to appear like within 15 or 30 minutes at most before the jam. Well, let me bring up her.
So whatever Paul put up won't be.
Yeah.
Shady Grove.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I press mute? Okay, so. I saw Kat was singing. I didn't want to cut off her verses.
Thank you, Sue.
That's all right.
Very nice.
Is that the tune that Betty Groves comes from?
We've got an echo going on.
The other way round.
Oh no, that was the Ballad of Little Matty Groves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Airport Convention.
She came to a lovely end, didn't she? Or was it her boyfriend who came to a nasty end?
Thanks,
Matty Groves, he came to a nasty end.
Right.
The end of Lord John's.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
famous
yes.
thing.
There's another version where it's both of them.
I think it's both.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies.
Yeah, everybody dies. Not a good folk song unless everyone's dead.
Rather a kiss from Little Matty's lips than you or your finery. So go ahead and stab me. What's that, Sue?
Santa Ana's Retreat. Do you mind if I do
Well, good with A
something?
minor. Just keep
Yeah.
doing that.
Just
Just that.
Mind if I just do this on the birthday? Because I play it better on.
Everything.
Capo. Oh, I've got a capo. Is it long enough?
Looked at Betty's page.
An invitation to the email.
Has it properly posted.
Santa Ana's Retreat, but I can play it fast on the fiddle.
So John sent a PDF to Noti Guitar.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Sorry.
I could replace that with a bit of cool. That's just only strange stuff.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Paul, where are you? There you are. Okay, so just sorting your surname out. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, there is a way. You should be able to rename yourselves as well. So it's just a case of figuring out how to do it. So, right, I'm just going to mute everyone now. Santa Ana's Retreats. Okay. Oh no. I'm alright. Okay.
Your light on.
What was that one, Sue?
Santa Ana's Retreat.
Do you know the origin of that song?
No, actually.
No. No, what is it?
That's about the slaughter at Goliad. I wonder who wrote that. I have to look it up since I'm from Texas.
Look.
I've just got in my book Source Fuzzy Mountain Band, but I don't know where they got it from.
Is it to do with the war in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
Remember the Alamo too, but actually the Traditional Tune Archive says it's related to Johnny Cope, who was the British general that lost to the Scots, I believe, in the 1700s.
Sorry, Joan, did I interrupt you? Sorry.
No, you didn't interrupt me, no.
There's
No,
a
I don't
time
know.
lag, and I can always never tell if someone's still talking or not.
Yeah.
We've got an echo as
Yeah,
well.
it comes and goes.
Yeah.
I'm now on my third and last device. The other two that I'm gonna go buy a new camera this week. Everything breaks.
I'm just on a phone.
Yeah.
You sure? Are you sure both the other devices are off?
Huh?
The echo may be somebody picking up another device and rebroadcasting it.
Yes, if you have another device that's playing back, say, sometimes if somebody else is watching YouTube as well as being on Zoom, or you got another device playing, then you get the echo, so everyone's hearing the echo. So if you have got another one, try and use one if you can. Right,
Well,
where are we?
Yeah. Well, it's over the internet, and it's simply amusing that y'all are like, 2,000 miles away or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's actually pretty decent.
It is. Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
That is very true. Yeah.
It is. Incredible.
But yeah, it froze on me a few times, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had it
Yeah.
frozen a couple
camera,
of times.
and,
Yeah.
but
it is freezing a bit tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We
well,
don't have that. We don't often get that, do we, with the freezing with this?
No.
No, it's usually pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, actually, I forget how far apart everybody is while we're on, because you're all there, aren't you?
On a screen.
Yeah, you're all there. You're all in my living
yeah,
room.
so yeah, it looks like the closest person to me is Liz, who's
Yeah.
about 400 miles east of me in Richmond, Virginia, right?
All right.
Closest
Yeah,
person to me is
do you
Jane.
know where Freeze is? Freeze, Virginia? It's
No.
way down in the deep southwest. I'm about 5 miles north of Galax, north of US 58.
Wow.
They say that this town is where a guy named Henry Witter was from, and he supposedly made the very first of the recordings at Bristol. Bristol, Tennessee is about 70 miles west of me.
Gosh.
A lot of history on this screen.
The train wrecks, the wreck of the old 97, that happened about 30 miles from here. The New River train, the New River is right down, I'm up the mountain across from the New River, and the New River train used to run right down there.
Oh, that tune, yeah. Remember the name?
You
New
need
River.
Lynchburg or Danville?
Right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Greasy coat. Okay, gonna press mute.
Greasy coat, you said. Coat as in.
Yeah.
Greasy
Oh, we
jacket.
went through this the other night.
Something else. Okay, pressing mute.
A minor and D with a smattering of E minor and D.
Right. Let's see if you can do this by ear. End meeting. I'm just going to end meeting.